Hello, welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Thursday, July 4th, 2024. And so I just want to say a little bit about the 4th of July. First of all, happy 4th of July, wherever you are. This is a very big holiday in the United States of America. And it's a day for celebration, spending time with friends and families, hopefully barbecuing, spending some time in nature, spending some time in the lake, with the lake or oceans, wherever you are. But it's also related to the concept of freedom and independence and telling people you view as tyrants, you know, depending on their perspective, they probably wouldn't think that you want a choice and you want some representation and you want some freedom and being willing to fight for that. And I think that that's probably recognized, no matter how you see that the effects of the 4th of July and the Declaration of Independence, but that it has far-reaching effects in the world. And I think everybody can realize that sometimes you have to stand up for yourself, you have to take a stance, and you have to fight for your freedom, whatever you think that freedom is. So wherever you're at today, whether you're in the United States of America, whether you have a connection with this country or not, I wish you a happy 4th of July. Enjoy it for what it's worth and take from it what you will. So it's also the beginning of the new moon phase. The new moon is officially tomorrow. That'll be a new moon in Cancer, and we'll talk a little bit about that today. But I always view the new moons and full moons as being a 3-day event. So the day of, the day before, and the day after. So this is the day before the new moon. So we're kind of shedding everything from the last moon phase now, and we're moving on into this new moon phase, new lunar cycle. So anyway, and in honor of a new moon phase and a new lunar cycle, I have a new deck, brand new deck. This is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. It is by Marcella Kroll. It said it is for divination and meditation. And a couple weeks ago, I was watching a reading from somebody, and I seen these cards. I seen the back of them. I seen the symbols on the cards, and I was very drawn to this deck. And so I did a little research to figure out what deck it was, because in that reading, the system didn't say what the card deck is. I like to do that for myself because I think people want to know if you're interested or called to it. But anyways, I figured out what the deck was, and I found it, and I ordered it. It actually came yesterday in the mail, so very fortuitously timed. And I have not worked with this deck at all on a personal level, but I knew it was the right time to use it for this weekly reading. So we will look at this beautiful deck. It's a 50-card deck. I'm just learning about this author, Marcella Kroll, but she is a teacher, an artist, an intuitive. She's read oracle cards, tarot cards for years. She is quite a teacher, and so she is on my radar now, so I'm learning about her. We'll talk about the back of the deck just really quickly. I've classically learned or been taught that this is the Eye of Ra. The right eye is the Eye of Ra. The left eye is the Eye of Horus. Though sometimes you will see both eyes described as the Eye of Horus, and this is the Eye of Ra, and this is the left eye would be like the Eye of Thoth. It depends on what you were taught. But anyways, for her deck, for her imagery, she describes this as the Eye of Horus. So this is really very bold. You know, a red card. I think this is a very dark blue imagery here. It might look black on the decks. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, but we'll see how things go. So this will be my first reading. I have not even done a personal reading for myself with this deck. I wanted to, when it came in the mail, I wanted to save it for these readings. So as always, I will look at 2 cards. I will look at the energy card for the day, which is the force that's directed towards us from the universe. And then I'll look at the focus card, which is our intention, effort, or response that we put into that energy, kind of how we work with spirit. So let's take a look at what we got. As always, I open a circle of light and love and protection, and know that you are protected within this reading whenever you watch it, whenever it might be. So let's go. I'm excited to see what this deck has to offer for us. So let's look at our energy card. Well, I put that down terrible. And then let's look at our focus card. There we go. All right, let's straighten this up and see what we have. So I'm going to read directly from what she has put into her guidebook, okay? So let's take a look at our energy card, and there are beautiful symbols here. So we have the symbol of earth, classic alchemical symbol for earth. Okay, so let's see. I do like the colors on this because it does seem very earth related. It's sort of a golden color, but like I said, I want to read directly from what she has put in here. So first of all, we'll talk about the symbol really quick. It's the symbol for earth alchemy. And basically it just says this is the alchemical symbol for earth. So if you see this somewhere, sometimes you'll see all of the alchemical symbols put together. Sometimes you see things separately. The message here is the tangible world and all that is physical in nature. What you can see, feel, and touch invites you to participate in enjoying it. Inviting earth energy into your current situation will bring more stability at this time. Be kind to this temple of the physical body. That is the home for your soul. It requires adequate nutrition and rest. Meditate on this symbol when you want more of a connection to the physical plane and validation of all that is here in the three-dimensional world with you. Honor it, see it, feel it, experience it with love and respect. So the energy today is very grounded earth energy. So that's what's coming at us. And so that's very important. There's a lot going on in the world right now. It can feel very intense for many people for many reasons, but grounding is important. And so sometimes you just really need to take the time to walk out in nature, touch a tree, sit under the canopy of a tree, listen to the way the world sounds and moves around you. I feel best when I do my readings when I am sitting cross-legged on the ground. That is how I stay grounded during my readings. It's how I stay connected. And it is the way I feel comfortable reading cards and drawing cards and have for years, just that very deep connection to being grounded. So this is the energy that's coming at us. You know, we need to be grounded, stay grounded. We're being sent grounded energy. So let's look at what our focus card is going to be for today to tell us how we're going to work with this energy. So we have the protection symbol, and you'll see this symbol. I'll describe it in the book, but as a symbol that comes out of, I think, Iceland, but it's definitely tied to the Norse or Scandinavian history. It's also the #1 card in the deck, so I think that's very important. So the energy or the focus for us is protection today. So she describes this symbol as the Helm of Awe, and she says this is a Norse Viking rune often used when petitioning the gods for protection in battle. So she's using this as a protection symbol, and it says, "You are protected. You are safe in all matters of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Your highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward if inquiring about a relationship, situation, or how to proceed. Please take this as a sign that you are taken care of, and harm to none will be had. Meditate on this symbol when you feel like you need to strengthen your energy." So interesting what we have going on today. We're getting very earth grounded, solid energy sent to us. And how we're going to work with this is to feel protected, to be protected, and maybe to serve as protection for those around us. Depending on each of our lives, this will vary a little bit. Some people will feel very connected to these symbols and this reading, and some people will feel less so. And that's fine. That's how things work. But know that you are protected, and that you also serve as a form of protection for those around you or things around you. So what a beautiful reading for the 4th of July. And it's interesting because on the 4th of July, when, you know, the people that wrote and signed the Declaration of Independence did that, they probably felt very unprotected at that time. It was very, well, maybe protected by the distance they were from England, but they were doing something very new, very unsure, and they probably didn't feel very protected. So it's interesting here on the 4th of July, we're getting the energy of grounded earth to work with us and letting us know that we are protected. So that's beautiful for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you connected with the reading in some way. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please tell your friends about my readings. I'd love to help my channel grow. I'm also this month of July doing a 1-card reading as an Oracle of Hecate. So look out for those messages. If you are interested in what she has to say, if the name sounds intriguing or interesting or you're aware of it, then pay attention to those things because she has messages for us here. So, all right, have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.